Three of you here. I'm Matt,
Dimitri.
and Tyrell. This is our
Worst
movies
of 2012.
Our bottom
So
five.
far.
So far, our top five bottom movies of the year that we watched.
So like we said before, so far, again, probably be on the worst list would be like Jack Reacher, that new Tom Cruise movie coming out. That looks god awful.
It looks horrible. I just thought about that too. We should have did 10. But if you watched our top five, we forgot a couple movies we actually liked.
Wreck-It Ralph.
Yeah, Wreck-It Ralph got honorable mentions, I think, from all of us.
Yeah.
There was a couple of them as we thought of afterwards. But
Wreck-It Ralph, Brave was really... Well, that being said, my honorable mention will be like cartoon movies, like obviously Wreck-It Ralph, Brave. I really did enjoy Hotel Transylvania. So
I didn't see that one.
I
I heard
haven't
it was
seen that
good
one
though.
But our bottom five. So
number
we'll
5.
start you off this time again.
All right,
Number 5.
Now, be with me today. There is possible to have a love and hate of this movie. So keep in mind,
He loves and hates it. So
The Dark Knight Rises is number 5.
even though it was his interchangeable top 1 or 2, he hates it in the same token.
It's just, again, I'm a nitpicker when it comes to movies, so I was just kind of like,
And like we said, the other movies, our debate upon it, that
It's
kind of
not
explains his reasoning and stuff.
well, it's not even that. It's just, the motives are like kind of just iffy. It's just there's some I can just go on, but
You can go on forever, but we got time limits, so...
again, it's not, and again, it did make my interchangeable 1 or 2, so...
It's just the nitpicking stuff.
Yeah.
That also causes it to hate it, so... Alright, Tyrell, 5.
My number 5 would have to be Twilight.
This boy actually wrote this down.
Yes, so I don't forget.
You gotta explain, you didn't watch it.
I don't watch Twilight, and there's a reason why.
He hates it solely on the purpose of the movies, that vampires don't twinkle.
And the fact that werewolves don't look more like wolves.
Or they have the ability to change when they goddamn feel like it.
No, you gotta wait for that full moon.
Yeah.
And they're supposed to look like monsters, not wolves.
Not wolves.
My number 5 would be Ninja.
Ninja.
I heard it
Just
was bad.
because I love Kung Fu movies and America really jacked that one up. I'm sorry, Japan, we murdered samurai traditions. I mean, the storyline was there-ish, but...
What storyline?
The one that the very few one it did had, so... Number 4.
Okay, just keep in mind, 5 and 4 were very hard to pick, so 4, they're gonna kill me for this. Paranormal Activity 4.
You're entitled to your opinion. It may be wrong opinion, but
Yeah,
you're entitled
right.
to your
It may
opinion.
be wrong.
Again, don't get me wrong, I don't think it's the worst of the series, it's just, that's 3, but it's just, I'm not into that kind of horror films. I'm really more into the psychological movies.
You like suspense thrillers?
Yes, suspense. Like,
yeah, alright. I got you.
I'm not, and again, it's good for kicks and giggles, but...
You said kicking me.
But
I love
again,
it.
I'm one of those people where I read comic books, as it's not a thriller, hence the shirt. But
we all do here.
Yeah.
I have a third of my collection are horror books, and so I'm really into, don't comment here like you don't know horror. I think I know what horror is.
Alright, Tara, 4.
My number 4 is Woman in Black.
That's also my number 4.
It wasn't the greatest.
For a suspense thriller, there was only really one spot that they, I wouldn't say succeeded in making you jump, but it was more of a like, hey, I saw that coming, but that still kind of like catches you. I mean, I think you cut out, what, half of the movie you fell asleep or something?
Yeah.
And I fell asleep, I think, both of us fell asleep, and I ended up just finishing out the just because I had to, because
I couldn't.
OCD killed me.
I couldn't do it. It was too bad. I got
It dragged on. So number 3.
Prometheus. Now this one's a bit controversial because it was an okay movie, but this movie was to answer questions about the Alien franchise, and it just asked more, and it just gave more questions.
Well, that's the one I wanted to watch, but didn't get a chance to.
Yeah.
All
If you don't know the Alien series, it's 1 and 2. That's the ones. That's ones you want to go for, huh?
If you don't know the Alien series, where have you been?
Yeah. And as you know, I love the Alien franchise. First 2 anyway, but so it was kind of a letdown, and again that might be I had high hopes of their of Ripley Scott answering more questions, but that's just me.
Taro?
My number 3 is Family Guy. It's a trap.
I think that one's
Yeah.
self-explanatory.
Yeah.
In the opening scene where they do the scrolling of the words and stuff, they said, don't put your expectations too high. We get paid a lot of money to do this. That kind of sets your bar low, so...
I had my expectations high, and they killed it.
That was your fault.
Yeah, it was. I didn't heed the warning.
My number 3 would be the movie Hugo. Yeah, it's sucked.
Really? Huh.
I did not like it.
I liked
watched
it.
it the other night. I did not like it. I got bored of it. Good story. I love the story behind it. It's just I thought
liked
it was horrible.
I liked it because it was a it reminded me of classic Steven Spielberg, but
I could see that. I still hated it. Number 2.
Number 2, Twilight. Now, unlike these chums, I actually saw all the Twilight movies.
Screw the Twilight series. I ain't sitting through that.
Oh, you poor child.
A storyline, if there is a storyline. Yes, so breaking down to it's crap, and I still can't get over the fact that Jacob's a pedophile.
Taro.
My number 2, it was gonna be the American version of Godzilla. Then I changed that the last second. Monster Brawl.
That's my number 2 as well.
Terrible, terrible movie. Should be banned.
Oh, my honorable mention gotta be Yu-Gi-Oh. Yeah. Thank you put me through. But my number 2 is Monster Brawl as well.
Great
Watch the
minds think
video.
alike. Great
Watch the
minds.
video to understand why we hate it. It is dumb. Don't waste your time. Number 1's.
I think we all agree with it.
Yes.
Battleship.
Yep.
It's a unanimous decision on Battleship. I think you saw this coming.
Oh
I
my
mean,
gosh. You don't even
I think
know.
this is one of the ones that we hated so much we tried not to bash it too much because
This
it would have been like a 3-hour long video of us just bashing.
We'd have to
So,
put it into parts, like
And
individual
and
parts.
due to YouTube regulations, we can't have that long videos.
Right.
And we're not allowed to cuss as much as we wanted to. So,
Yeah.
but unanimous decision. If we do awards, dude, that's you win number 1.
Put it this
worst
way:
all
if this
time.
was movie awards, that would have been a razzle.
Something worse than Razzles to me.
There's something worse than razzles.
There's gotta be something. Follow us on Twitter at 3view, one word, the number 3 view rating. Watch our other videos. Thanks to all our subscribers and our fans and all the people promoting us and stuff. And
So, douches.
deuces.